Hey, what's up, gang? It's Matt with OddsJam. Just going live, 5:30 East Coast time. Going to see what player props we have available. I haven't locked in anything for the NBA in a little bit, so hopefully we got some good stuff coming up for you. Before I get started, I just want to make sure it's incredibly important to sign up for all the sports books that you have available in your state. I am in Virginia. Once I start sharing my screen to see or to look at the Plus EV page, you'll see all the sports books I have available in Virginia. You'll see why it's so valuable to sign up for everything that you can, because obviously, the more sports books you have, the more opportunity you have for a positive EV bet. And that is why I'm such a big believer in the OddsJam product, because it does all the work for you. I just refresh the positive EV page, and then I just load whatever's in there that fits the market with in a sports book that I have. So I cannot stress how important it is. Like I said, I'm signed up for everything I have available, and I recommend you do the same. And now let's get into it. So let me share my screen. First things first, I want to recap how things have been going. So this is my third live session. I placed a total of, looks like that is 13 bets. Unfortunately, tracking a loss right about now, minus 16 in profit from when I started. This Jimmy Butler one hurts me the most. It was my largest bet. I was tracking that game. He had about 3 assists halfway through the third quarter in this game, and then somehow just ended the game with exactly 9. So it was under 7.5. Or sorry, ended with exactly 8. It was under 7.5. Of course, he hit 8. That's how it happens. So it'd be like that. We're hoping for better luck today. So let's get into it. So let me refresh this page. So as everybody remembered from my last live stream, my general rule of thumb, of course, everything went away. Looks like the NBA props kind of hopped off. That's okay. I'll keep refreshing it. Those will come back on. I'm guessing there's just some sort of refresh going on. But anyways, for those of you who were tuning in the last time, my general rule of thumb on player props is I'll lock in any positive expected value, 7% and above. That's within market width. I do want to reiterate. So when I was talking about market width last time, I actually was doing the math incorrectly. So in a situation, let me see if I can find one where there's 2, like this one. So minus 106, minus 111, I was subtracting them. So originally I was saying that's 5 points. You're supposed to add them together. So this would actually be 17 points, 17 cents, however you want to call it, in market width. Obviously this one is still bettable, but I was saying that wrong. And for player props, since they're a little wider variance, I generally go up to, here we go, everything's back in. So I generally go up to 40 cents market width on player props. Above, normally I do above 7%, but in a day like today, I believe there's only 4 NBA games. There's not going to be as many options. So I'll actually lower the player prop to 5% instead of 7, just because there's not a lot available. Yeah, looks like there's only 4 games. That's all right. So as you can see, I've already locked in some of these. Looks like there are currently 3 above 5%. And just to confirm, those are only the 5% or 7% rule is specifically for a player prop. For any game prop that fits the 25-cent market width, I'll take. So looks like this JaVale McGee one, huge positive EV. Looks like it's about 10.5%. OddsJam Perfect Line has it at minus 136. On the over is plus 103. 33 cents in market width. We're getting that for plus money on BetMGM, plus 105, which is huge. So this is about a $100 bet for me. For those of you who are familiar with my videos, I call those a McSlam. So that looks like it's going to be a McSlam. It's JaVale McGee under 11.5 points, Suns Jazz game. So it looks like, let me log in to BetMGM. Make sure I have enough money, because I do use BetMGM a lot. I got 262, so I'm good there. So I need to go to the Jazz Suns game. And for those of you following along, obviously, if you can use BetMGM, I recommend placing all these bets that I'm placing. I know I've fortunately had a loss, but overall I'm up like 7.5K using OddsJam. So just because these bad luck things happen. All right, and it happened. So yeah, it locked. Just because these bad luck things happen when I've been going live doesn't mean that I'm losing faith in the system or anything like that. So this was a $100 bet. Let me save that. And yeah, so as you can see, 7.5 Okay, so 7.5K in total profit and most of that is from plus EV betting. Looks like 6.2K is from plus EV betting. I did have some luck on the free bets, but it's incredibly profitable. And like I said at the beginning, it's all because I'm signed up for as many sports books as I can. So I would recommend that. It's incredibly, incredibly helpful. So these next three have actually already locked in. We can do it again, or we can go through it. I can add it to my card, actually. So it looks like it's Darius Garland under 8.5 assists. It's 33 points of market with. I'll actually double down on this one since it's plus EV again. So this one's on DraftKings. Looks like it's a $50 bet. So I'm going to go ahead and double down on these because I locked them in earlier today. They're still plus EV, so I'm just going to go ahead and double down on it. So even though these already have the check mark, I'm going to go ahead and lock them onto my card. So this will be my second bet. DraftKings, I normally have the best luck with them checking my location, so I hope that continues. Location confirmed, good to go. So it was Darius Garland under 8.5 assists, plus 130, $50 bet. I mentioned this in my last one. I always round to numbers of 5, just because that's the easiest way to avoid getting limited, stay off the radar, and stuff like that. So I'll round up on this one since I locked it in. Might as well keep it going. 55 bet placed, good to go. That's my second bet. As you can see, majority of these are player props. I will get some game props lower. I've noticed because of the wider variance in game props versus player props, or I guess player props are more variant. They have the higher plus EV. So this Chiefs Bengals one, I'm going to go ahead and skip because I'm trying to do all these for tonight. Next one, Evan Mobley blocks. I'm not sure if I have the funds on Caesars because that's the one they seem to have the most positive expected value bets. So I do love me some Caesars. So if you can use it in your state and you're not signed up yet, I believe they have a free promo where if you bet $100 over the course of an entire month, you get a $150 gift card to the NBA shop. So you can get yourself a free jersey. Definitely recommend doing that. I did it, got some Sixers gear. Unfortunately, they still have Ben Simmons, but that's all right. So let's see. I have $34. So looks like this is supposed to be a $45 play. I'll just put 30 on it. Obviously, I'm not using the full amount, but I have a couple open bets, so I'm hoping those hit. Evan Mobley, $30. That is my third bet of the day. Looks like that's a $69 payout. That is very nice. And let me go ahead and add this to my card. $30. Save. Good to go. All right. So moving forward, first 4 I've locked in. I did those 3 together. So it looks like this first half spread is 28 points of market with 28 cents. So I'm going to go ahead and skip that one because it doesn't fit. Neither does this Shai Gilgeous-Alexander blocks. That is 41 cents. That is just under. Neither does this Mikal Bridges assists one. That is, what is that? 46, 45. Math is hard. Looks like this money line one. What is that? 26. No dice. This player prop is above or below 7%. So let's keep going. If I end up only having these 3 plays, that's okay. That's a player prop. That is not for today. This one, 26. That is just above. I know, it sounds kind of stupid just and having it not take it because of 1 point, but you got to draw the line somewhere. Another 26. This one's too high. Another 26, and it's also player prop. 24. So this one I can bet. So it looks like it's the first half money line. High point against Winthrop. Hell of a college basketball game. Everyone's looking forward to it. Looks like that is 2.5% plus EV. $20 bet for me. First half money line, high point. So let me go find that. College hoops. Still logged in. Yes, we are. Let me just see if I can search for it. High point, Winthrop. Yep, here we go. Halves, or no, it's first half money line. Should be plus 125. Good to go. $20. All right, so that is my 4th play. Obviously, the lower you get in the positive EV, the lower amount you're going to put on your bankroll. That's the whole purpose behind the Kelly criterion method. So it's actually very smart because this BetMGM one, high point first half money line, not nearly the same percentage chance of hitting versus this JaVale McGee one just based on the OddsJam perfect line. So we put less money on it, but I did see a bet that looks like I missed. This one. First half money line. Coppin State looks like the OddsJam perfect line has that at -105. Again, BetMGM getting it at +110. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one as well. Looks like it's Coppin State first half money line, $25 bet. Let me go back. Coppin State. It's Howard. At first half should be +110. That is correct. Just confirm everything. Coppin State first half money line +110, $25. Good to go. Go ahead and add that to my card. So next time I go live, hopefully tomorrow around the same time, they will be updated on this OddsJam numbers spreadsheet, which is actually public. I have the link posted out there. If you want to have access to it, you can. Where's that one? First half money line, 25. Let me refresh this again, see if anything pops up. Looks like the first half spread for that game is a play, but it doesn't quite meet the market width, so not going to touch that one. Another 26. So it looks like here's 28. Or no, sorry, 18. So this one I can actually take, but it's for the football game, so never mind. Looks like that might be it. Everything else looks like it's getting down. So this is the bet. Oh, I forgot to say that I took that. Thank you for the reminder. Let me just make sure I add this to my bet tracker. So this one looks like this one's good. The Hampton versus Longwood college basketball game looks like it is on Longwood -8. I'm going to go ahead and make this my last one, so I'm not scrolling through the doldrums here. And this short with a couple bets. So I'm going to go ahead and lock this one in. Longwood -8 on a couple bets, couple books. I'm going to go ahead and take this one on Bet Rivers. Been limited on Barstool, so I want to avoid that one. Great sports book, just unfortunately too many player props on that one. That's okay. That happens. Let's see. So I want to go to, I'm just going to search this. It was it Longwood? -8. Yes, it was. Matching results. They're playing Hampton. Oh, if this is in Virginia, I might not be able to. Let's see. Yeah, unfortunately, not adding that one to my card. So let me just see if I can find one more. Let me refresh. Go to the bottom. Okay, so we did have a player prop pop up that is within market width. So looks like RJ Barrett under 19.5 points. Looks like the OddsJam perfect line has it at -148. We're getting that at -110 on DraftKings. Looks like that is a $70 play for me, and this will go ahead and be my last one. So I'm already on the game. I need RJ Barrett under 19.5 points. This is a $70 bet. Let's just make sure everything looks right. RJ Barrett under 19.5 -110. RJ Barrett under 1.5 -110. Good to go. So this is going to be my last bet. Let's go to my tracker. Let me just make sure I don't forget to add this one first. Make sure nothing crazy popped up, nothing above 10%. Nope, no luck. All right, so nope, that's the wrong page. So looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 bets. Currently all still positive EV, or positive closing line value. So I'd recommend everybody, if you haven't yet, definitely lock in all these where you can on the sportsbook you have available. Mention this at the top of the show. Mentioned this at the beginning of the show. It is incredibly important for you to have access to all the sportsbooks in your state. So make sure that you are signing up for every sportsbook you have. Everything you should see in the description of this YouTube link. It's just like I can't stress how important it is. You know, if I wasn't signed up for all the sports books, I'd be missing a ton of plays. So here are the 7 that I have. JaVale McGee under 11.5 points +105. Garland under 8.5 assists +130. Mobley under 1.5 blocks +130. High Point and Coppin State first half money line looks like I actually only have 6 plays. Looks like I added this one twice. That makes sense. And then the last one, RJ Barrett under 19.5 points. And yeah, one thing, as you'll notice here, majority of these are plus money. I love doing these player props at plus money because of, I mean, obviously 2 of these are not player props and a couple of them aren't plus money. Looks like just this one isn't plus money, but the reason for that is just because of the variance of player props. obviously the logic is you get them at plus money. You don't have to hit at a 50% win rate. Yeah, obviously it depends on the OddsJam perfect line in the Kelly criterion method and how much it says you should put on. But regardless, these plus money player props have been absolute money maker for me. That's why, profit by sport, basketball is the most at about 6K. So that's all I got for you. That's going to be it. Make sure you lock in those bets and make sure that you are signed up for every sports book that you have available in your state. It is incredibly, incredibly important. And that's all I got for you. So everybody, happy betting, happy watching, and I'll check back in with you tomorrow. Good luck.